back to my channel. My name is Jeanette and I'm a high vibrational being, and I'm back with another message. Hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. It's raining here in New York. For those who don't know me, my name is Jeanette. I am a high vibrational being. I am connected to I'm connected to God. I have I have healed trauma, broken generational curses, hexes, and I continue to do my spiritual healing. And as I continue to do my spiritual healing, I am continuing to receive my spiritual gifts, coming into the divine self that I truly am. And I do get messages from the spirit realm and I channel for the divine Father God, creator of all. And I'm very thankful and very humble on this path of spirituality that I am on. I'm always learning. I never close myself up to anything that is not to anything. I'm always learning. I'm here. I am an ancient old soul who has reincarnated on this planet at this time to raise the consciousness of the collective. Also, I came here to heal myself, break all these generational curses and hexes, and connect back to the Divine Father, God. And I work with my ancestors. I work with my guides, the archangels, the ascended masters, the galactic family. I am a light worker. I am a star seed. They don't never want me to talk. It's like the message is going to get out anyway. For those who would like to donate to my channel, if you want to buy me a Starbucks, donate to my Cash App, $BELIEVE 201. Please be careful. There are scammers out there that are posing as me, using my pictures on other sites or even on YouTube probably. I don't know these people, but they are scammers. They are able to take pictures of my channel, whatever, and put them on different areas. It's like a whole big scam these scammers are doing, and they probably solicitate their services, even take cash apps with my name or donations with my name. I only have $BELIEVE 201 for my Cash App. $BEIE believe 201 is my Cash App. I'm not doing PayPal at this moment. I'm not doing any other but Cash App at this moment. If you feel my messages resonate and you would like to donate to the channel, it's welcome. And I'm very thankful. Thank you all for the new subscribers. I'm very grateful. I know my channel has been shadow banned. You know, because I speak my truth, but it is what it is at this time. And I am just continuing my journey. I don't let nobody ever stop me from delivering the messages to you, the collective. I work for God. I don't work for man. I don't bow down to man. I do not serve anything other than God. And God is within me, and I don't look outside of anyone for any answers. And this is the way God wants us all to be. He wants us all to return back home. So I heard a channeled song called This Little Heart of Mine. So I'm going to read the lyrics in a few. But I also have a reading in the Bible. It's by the Galatians 5. And it says, for freedom Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery. The channel song goes very well with this message. It's about slavery. It's about oppressing, being free, freeing your mind, freeing yourself from systems, from people, from mindsets, from religion, from whatever that keeps you in a box. Look, I, Paul, said to you that if you accept circumcision, Christ would be of no advantage to you. I testify again to every man who accepts circumcisions that he is obligated to keep the whole law, the law of God. He has laws that we need to follow. He put out laws, universal laws, there's spiritual laws, there's laws that governs us from staying in the light and not going into the darkness. You are severed from Christ. You who would be justified by the law, you have fallen away from grace. A lot of people has fallen away from the grace of God. They have chose to go into the dark. They have chose to be in the material world. We all have a choice. For through the Spirit, by faith, we ourselves eagerly wait for the hope of righteousness. For Christ Jesus neither circumcision nor uncircumcision count for anything, but only faith working through love, working through a space of God is love. Love is very powerful. It breaks many spells. It breaks many blockages. You have to learn how to love yourself. You have to learn how to release any anger, any pain. Heal. You were running well. Who hindered you from obeying the truth? This persecution is not from him who calls you. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. I have confidence in the Lord that you will take no other way, and the one who is troubling you will bear the penalty, whoever he is. Whoever is. We all have a choice. People listen to other people, and they're giving them the wrong messages. They don't want you to be in the light. They don't want you to know your Creator. They want you in bondage. They want you enslaved. They want you oppressed. They want you poor. They want you bowing down to false gods. But if I, brother, still preach circumcision, why am I still being persecuted? In that case, the offense of the cross has been removed. I wish those who unsettle you would emasculate themselves. For you were called to freedom, brothers. Not do only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another. We are here, like the song, I'm gonna make it shine through our light, our brightness. We bring out other people's lights. We take them out of the darkness to come into the light, not fall and stay in a space of darkness. God's children help those. Start healing. For the whole law is fulfilled in one word. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. But if you bite and devour one another, watch out that you are not consumed by one another. Watch yourself. Watch the people around you. Watch the poisoning that they're trying to implant in your mind. We're stronger than what you think. You are stronger than what you believe in yourself to be. Know that nobody has any control of your life but you. Nobody has control of your life. The fear that they put out there, because they're putting fear. They're putting fear through a lot of YouTube history channels with the aliens and there's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that they're putting out there that is really trying to program, put stuff in people's minds. Be careful what you're watching. Be careful who you're watching. Be careful of the energies around you. So I channeled that song, This Little Land of Mine. But I'm going to start off with history about it, because I think it's very important of why the song was created. This little light of mine is a gospel song that came to be an anthem of the civil rights movement in 1950s and 60s, often mistakenly believed to have been sung on plantations during slavery. It was originally written by Harry Dixon Lowes about around 1920s and as a children's song. During the civil rights movement, Pierre Horton adopted the song and taught it to Pete Seeger. I don't know. The song is famously tied to civil rights leader Fannie Lou Hamer while being detained by police on her way back from attempting to register to vote with other members of her community. She began singing this song. The song, which has simple repetitive lines with only one change per verse, leads itself to learning quickly and singing along, perfect for bringing people together with a common cause. People sang this and other spirituals during the civil rights movement as a way of expressing unity as they fought for equal rights and freedom for everyone. That's what we're doing here at this moment. We're fighting for our freedom. We're fighting These politicians, stop slaves, stop human trafficking, stop sex trafficking, freedom of the children of being tortured, freedom of oppressing, freedom of systems that really is not working, is not benefiting humanity, freedom from experiments, human experiments. It says we chose this song to introduce our cornerstone theme of of building community because we believe there is a little light inside each of us that makes each of us special. Each of us are special. Nobody's better than anybody. Nobody should be envious of anybody. Nobody should be looking at anybody's like they're better than anyone. We all came from one creator. Doesn't matter your color. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter. What matters most is your heart. How you work with one another. Systems are falling because they're not working with a space of love. They're not working with the light. For it is a light that makes them kind and friendly, that shows that they are really curious or that they love animals, music, art, or the outdoors. For others, their very special light is a commitment to bringing others, making sure that people are treated fairly, and doing their part to make sure that justice and freedom are preserved, which has been abused by a lot of systems, that has been abused by politicians, that has been used by presidencies. They have chosen to serve self. They didn't serve God's children. These leaders, these people in power, they don't have that light. Many have chosen to go into the dark. Each person sharing his or her own light helps us to appreciate and respect the little light that is different in each of us and bonds us together in common unity. No separate none. The, we want to be free. And we're going to be free because God is going to make sure that these leaders, these people who are doing injustice to humanity will reap what they have sown. So this is the song. This little land of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little land of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little land of mine, light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. I can't sing let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go. So it's repetitive. I'm gonna let it shine. let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shine. Shine your light. Shine your bright, beautiful light. Bring that light into the darkness. It's a healing light. It's a light of love. It's a light of unity. It's a light of kindness. It's a light of togetherness. It's a light that always shines. Shine your light. It's a beautiful way of being. Rather than being a person who is miserable, who is angry, who is not in control of their own reality, who is depressed. And believe me, we all been there. I've been there. Very dark moments of life. Thought that there was no way out. But I always saw that light. There's always a light. You always have a way out of whatever situation, whatever's going on in your life. There's always a way out. Don't let your mindset believe that you have no hope. You have to believe whatever God that you pray to. There's only one. The other one is the darkness, remember. And God will take you out of whatever darkness that you are in. Your ancestors, your guides, your angels. These are spirits. You don't have to believe, you don't have to be on my channel. Don't be on my channel if you don't believe in that everything is spirits. These were ancestors that were here at one time, that come and guide us, that are with us, that are helpers of the divine. People need to be open. Our ancestors were oppressed, and it's still going on today. It's still going on today. You want people to be homeless. You want people to be in the streets. They want people to be begging another man what God could provide for you. But you have to have faith in the Father and believe that He will be able to provide. But first you have to. You have to learn how to connect with the true God within you, not anything outside of you. And face your fears. Face those shadows. with love, compassion, understanding, not retaliation, not retaliation. But I'm here. I pulled out some cards because it's a teaching, it's a guidance way of activating the divine light within you. What I did draw out was Aphrodite, eternal love. Aphrodite. I'm going to read, you know who's Aphrodite? I get Aphrodite as Venus. Very healing, very loving. She's a goddess. Celebrate your beauty. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, sensuality. Classic Greek mythology says she was born from the sea foam around Paphos, Cyprus, excluding feminine energy. I tell you, the feminine energy is here. Rising up, Aphrodite evokes the creative and heart renewing powers of the water. She was a divine queen in Lemuria. So funny because Lemuria came right after her. And reigned over all matters of love, romance, and relationships. Her temple contained a huge rose quartz crystal. This is a rose quartz crystal. Oh no, rose quartz is purple, is pink. It's pink. Rose quartz crystal. Aphrodite heals our defenses against accepting love. Her mirror reveals our true beauty. Her pomegranate invites us to revel in sensuality. Aphrodite asks us to treat romantic love with respect, for it is a sacred practice. Our partners are divine teachers, bringing opportunities to learn everything about our own hearts. Aphrodite rises from the sea to bring pure feminine blessings and lessons, her radiance showing upon you like a rose quartz waterfall. She takes you into her temple, attuning your energy to her rose quartz crystal. You may need to get a rose quartz crystal to heal your heart, to clear anything that is blocking it. Laying pink roses at her feet. Her priestesses anoint her body with rose oil. Aphrodite says, Beloved, see yourself as I see you, as an everlasting expression of the divine. You are a divine child of God. You are a loving being. Heal those old wounds of not beautiful, of not lovable. Look into my mirror and see your true essence. Stop stop letting people say that you're not loving, that you're not lovable, that nobody's going to love you, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you're not. You are. Find yourself. You are loving. Your relationship echoes your relationship. If you have a relationship who doesn't appreciate you, that relationship is not for you. But it's a learning lesson with that relationship. Your relationships echo your relationship with yourself and the goddess. As you practice loving yourself, you will see the rebirth of self love reflected back to you by your partner, friends, family, and the entire world. Renew your trust as love never truly leaves. Your heart has a different healing pattern from your mind. So if you are in the process of heartbreak, listen to what your heart is saying. Create a flesh temple of love with a vibration that honors you. My spirit is breathing excitement and passion into your heart. A new cycle of love awaits. Don't worry. That other relationship, it was learning. We all learn from relationships. Nothing, it, God only puts people in your place for certain reasons. It didn't work out. You needed to learn something from that person. Your heart was broken, but not forever. You could heal that heart, that hurt by loving yourself. By loving yourself. So Aphrodite came from Lemuria. So we have a Lemurian ancestor here as well. The mermaids. Mermaids are very significant. Water is very significant. Atlantis is very significant. These energies are here to teach us about who we were, who we are, who our ancestors are. Everything in this world is connected. So the mermaid of Lemuria, this is joy, bringing joy back into your life. Whatever pain, you are loved, you are a divine being of love. Don't ever forget that. You have to heal that dark space, that dark shadow of yourself to come into oneness and rebirth your new self. Lemuria was a light-centered civilization where the peaceful inhabitants maintained an exceptionally pure connection to the divine. Lemuria's knowledge was embedded within crystals and stones. I have a Lemurian crystal. I don't like to show my crystals, but a Lemurian crystal is very significant. There are codes within that crystal. Plants and the ocean. Mere people were an extension of the water element, vibrating to a note of pure joy. The mermaids carry the fluidity of the divine feminine. Once again, the divine feminine is rising. Her energy is here. We need to connect to that energy, balance the feminine with the masculine. Bring more joy, bring laughter, bring love, bring healing, creativity. Those energies are within all of us. The mermaids carry fluidity of the divine feminine and were experts of balancing energies through play, relaxation, dancing, creative movements, and sound healing. They freely express their carefree love of life, very loving, very caring. Lemurian was a very beautiful, loving place at one time. Look who splashed into our life today. With a playful flick of shimmering tail. This mermaid, and it's so funny because I got mermaid here. I got Ariel today. Showers you with droplets of Lemurian light. I see how much time and energy you spend worrying about the future. Never worry about the future. You got to be in the present moment. Stay in the moment. Don't think about the past. Stay in the present moment. You are trying to control and plan everything out of fear. That's why they put fear. Oh, you got to save. Your credit report. It's a lot of things that they put out into the universe, into the media, that people put into their minds, and all this is just a creation of mind control, of oppressing people. This approach is outward, and it's dull, and it dulls your radiance. I am here to clear you of rigid, anxious patterns that saps your life force and clouds your spiritual vision. When was the last time you played and had fun? When was the last time you played and had fun? Leave work for now and let your hair down. Trust that it is safe to drop your routines for a little while. Lighten up and dance with the flow of life. Dance in secrecy. Nobody has to see you. Put on their headphones and just dance. In your Release yourself. I dance in the streets. I dance when I go jogging. I dance. I don't care what anybody say. I'm free. I have nobody needs, I'm not hurting, harming anybody. Self-expression. Joy is your birthright, and opens up your creative solutions. Connecting to simple joys is the answer of any life challenge you may be handling right now. Draw this card, heralds an energy shift. There's a shift going on. You've got Lemurian wisdom waiting in your cells, ready to be expressed. Let the mermaid melt away your heart edges. Soften your heart and reattune your energy to sacred joy. You're about to dive deep into divine waters and have long been calling your name. They've been calling you. I don't know. You may connect to Lemurian energy. You may connect to the mermaids. You may have connection to Aphrodite. These energies are calling you. Come into oneness. Come into the divine being, the divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female. It doesn't matter. Energy is fluid. We have both these energies, but we have to learn how to balance these energies together and use them when it's needed. Very powerful energy here. Our ancestors are always calling us. They want you to be free. Free yourself from the systems, from the mind control, from people oppressing you, from whatever system is you believe has control over you. It's like enslavement, government. Believe in yourself. I saw this card earlier, that believe in yourself. God is asking you to believe in yourself. Believe that you have connection to very powerful ancestors, warrior ancestors, spiritual warrior ancestors. They're connecting with you. They're connecting with you. Don't ever think of yourself as little. You are more bigger than you can ever imagine. Inanna, that's her name. Inanna. Let's see. These ancestors are new. I don't know them all. So her message, Inanna, was worshipped by the ancient Sumerians. Oh my God, I'm getting I've been getting a lot of Sumerian, Iraq, a lot of those ancestors, by ancient Sumerians over 3,000 years, her journey of death and rebirth is the oldest of its kind, preceding Persephone and Jesus by millennia. Earth Mother Ivana ventured through the seven gates of the underworld, moving one of her garments at each gate. That's releasing things that no longer served her. She was going through a path. We are all going through our spiritual path. We have to see beyond what we're reading. We have to understand um, the coding. These are secret codes that we receive within ourselves to open up our minds. Some believe that these gates represent purification of her seven chakras. I'm telling you. When Inanna meets her angry sister, I can't not say her name. Her name is Ereshkigal. It sparks her unconscious memory, and she remembers her once forgotten sacred dreams. Inanna is killed by her sister, a symbolic release of all Inanna's self-limiting beliefs. That's what we need to release. Self-limiting belief. Stop believing that you are limitless. Limitless. You are limitless. You are infinite being. When you start healing from every chakra, you start releasing and you start going up into the light. You are a light being. You are a beautiful being of the divine Father. After 3 days, she returns to life as the Queen of Heaven. Inanna's 8-pointed star is linked to the planet Venus. And it's so funny. I consider Venus Aphrodite, the goddess of love. The goddess of love. It all goes back to love. When did you last allow yourself to dream? Dream big. Don't dream small. You are your own creator. Are there precious holes buried deep inside your soul? Does your inner critical voice crush the tender shoots of your yearning before they even have a chance to grow? Inanna is taking you on a healing journey into the great below of your ignored and denied dreams. There are many riches gleaming within you, Inanna whispers with a knowing smile. Journey with me into the underworld of your self-doubt. Let go of every belief that says you're unworthy and incapable. Suppressing your creative desires can manifest as a chronic malaise, a gray cloud over your head that just won't shift. This is because the longing to share. This is because the longing to share your light is part of your sacred contract to the goddess. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, let it shine. There's nothing you're passionately wanting now, but you've been keeping the desires pushed away down. Don't do this anymore. Believe in your ability to build this beautiful sacred creation. I am queen of both heaven and earth, and I will help you bring your dreams to reality. It says by using healing affirmations to reprogram negative talk or self-criticism thoughts. I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am loving, I am creative, I am joy, I am a divine being of light. I am successful. Stop limiting yourself, putting these self-doubts. Lift yourself, your confidence. You are able to create. When you create limited doubt, you're creating a world of darkness. Take daily action steps in the direction of your dreams. Shamanic journeys will benefit you. Sound grounding techniques such as conscious breathing and root chakra meditation is also very helpful. I can do it. This is positive. I can do it. I am worthy of creating my dreams. I can do it. You are able to do it. You are able to create your own dreams. Light your light. Come out of that darkness. Come out of that self-doubt, limited believing systems, programmings. Your computer, your mind is a computer. Just think about this, just deleting and canceling all those bad programmings that has been implanted in your head by other people or even yourself. Ogma, he's here. This is another, I see him, I see him as a Celtics. This guy is a god. Watch your words. I don't know, maybe you may need to research OGMA. So Ogma, um, never seen him. And infuse your language with light. Yes. Oh, the light. Here we go. This is the synchronicity. I started with light and freedom in this reading. There's Ogma is the Celtic warrior god of literature. I just looked at his tattoos. I said he has to be a Celtic and a god. His He's the champion of the Thula de Danann. Tuatha. I don't know how to say that. The ancient Irish pantheon of divine beings, a lord of knowledge. He created the Ogman script, the earliest system of writing in Ireland. That's so funny because I've been doing the Arabic writing and alphabets, and now it's coming out with the Irish. Ogma is said to have conceived many languages and poetry that were imbued with rays of light. Celtic mythology describes sunshine beams from his hair. Wow. And his given the epaulets, sun-faced, and strong man. Ogma touches us about the tremendous power of words and support writers, linguistics, and orators. And that's so true. I mean, I see these titles and I see these names in people's channels and people's YouTube handles. I also see it in movies. A lot of darkness. I see a lot of darkness. Also in music, you see a lot of darkness. We need to bring out light. Bring writers who are co-creating of music, who are um, writers of music, to bring light into their music. It's very powerful. They wanna use the darkness. Ogma leads you to his standing stone, etched in Ogman script. He places your hands upon the rough surface and speaks to you with a light-filled voice. Notice the words you use about yourself, others, and the world. Spoken and written language carry energy. They can shape your reality for better or for worse. If someone is saying negative things about themselves, they're creating that negative energy in their own life. If they're putting out positive, they're putting out light into the collective, into the world. Watch the words you use for yourself. Watch the words you use for others. Your body, your mind, and spirit responds to the way in which you describe yourself. If you describe yourself as the D word, then that's what you're creating. If you describe yourself as an angel, that's what you're creating. It's a dark and light into everything. If you say, for example, I am useless, I can't do this, I'll never be any good, your cells and vibrational intelligence believe those words. They go on to create experiences that reflect them. Be careful of how you are creating your own reality, your world, your space, your home, your relationships with people. But if you say, I am good enough, I am doing my best, I can succeed at this, then your energy shifts to this truth. Your brain chemistry is influenced by what you say. Your mind is always seeking to show you evidence of what you speak about. Notice how you communicate with other people. Do your words lift them up? We spoke about this. This little light of mine was to lift communities, was to light up souls. Do your words lift them up? Because you speak or write, ask yourself if you like to receive these words. You have the power to shift the world with language. Use it with care. Be careful. These people are using words without care. Words are also ways of doing the spells. They do it to the collective all the time. They do it through movies, they do it through songs, they do it through poetry, they do it comments that they write. People write comments that are very dark. People use names in their channel, very dark. Be very mindful of the energy that you are receiving and the energy that you're putting out. What are you communicating? Are you uplifting? Anything else, Spirit? Mother Mary's here. You have to emotionally heal, be emotionally balanced. But Mother Mary is here. She is a very loving, she's also crying because people are hurting each other. Let's see, sorry. Release ancient pain. Listen to the child within. That child within needs caring. That child within needs loving. That child within needs healing, protection. I had to also heal from my childhood wounds. I had to make sure my childhood is safe. And now it's playful, and now it's very creative, and now it's able to help loving, very loving. Christians believe Mother Mary was a Jewish woman of Galilee who in the 1st century BCE became the Virgin Mother of Jesus Christ. In Islam, she was Maryam, the chosen one and purified one. Mother Mary has always been revered as a symbol of the universe mother, even when traditional religious doctrines sought to disprove her connection to the goddess. Mother Mary represents unconditional love and empathetic listening. She gives us permission to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to release. We all gotta cleanse. We through the spiritual journey. It's been a lot of releasing. You gotta release in order to heal. She gives us permission to cry our tears and process our feelings. This clears us out on a profound level, helping us become less reactionary and influenced by our wounded inner child. Symbols associated with Mother Mary are the color blue, halo of stars, and flowers, including marigolds, Madonna lilies, irises, and violets. So maybe she may be calling you to buy these flowers. Honor, honor the mother of all. Find forgiveness within yourself and others. Heal that child, inner child within you. You are entering a cycle of profound emotional healing. Your body, your heart, and soul can no longer bear the heavy burden of unprocessed grief and sadness, which can be both ancestral and of this present time. As you see, there's a theme. Everything is from our ancestors. Everything was from the past. Everything we have to heal from our past, our ancestral traumas. They suffered a lot. They went through a lot. They were oppressed. They were enslaved. Mother Mary leads you to a sacred pool. As you enter the water, water is very significant. Water is purifying. Water is cleansing. The energy may unlock an outpouring of emotions. It's healthy to allow this release within a container. If you feel like you need to go into the shower, into the bathtub and release and cry, sit there, meditate. It's very healing. It's very cleansing. Having space for your feelings to be compassionately witnessed and violated is essential. Validated is essential for you. Mother Mary will bring you to this experience in real life professional settings. In a miraculous ways, the right therapist, healer, and practitioner will materialize. That's why I said if you are watching a channel who really is not empathetic, who doesn't feel, who is not in a space that she has healed or he has healed, to deliver messages, guidance, spiritual guidance to a collective of people who are hurt, then that's a problem. Make sure that the person that you're watching or listening to or receiving therapy are very compassionate beings. You will feel that. You will get that sense. Your intuition will tell you. Seeking the help to heal your heart is a brave step. Yet deep down, you know you've reached an emotional impasse. You can't continue holding in the suppressed energy anymore. Something has to give. Mother Mary wraps you in an unconditional loving, holding your inner child close. All your feelings are safe and welcome. She will wrap you. If you call and you meditate on Mother Mary and you speak to her about the hurt and the pain, everything you have been through, that's releasing. Her energy, her spirit of a loving, caring mother who saw her son be crucified because of his love for his Father, the Most High God, sacrificed his life for all of us to turn back to God. Your physical symptoms will improve as you heal suppressed emotions. Just listen to a friend's feelings without trying to fix it or resolve their problems. Bereavement or grief counseling will help you. A real therapist will listen. They won't try to help you solve your problem because that's something that you need to work through. Too many advices is not good either. It's not. I'm not here to give anybody any advice. It's all about how you receive the message. You got to be very discerning with energies that are really in a space of light that is here to help heal, who is healing and going through a journey and is sharing their experience with you. Bereavement or grief could be good. Your spiritual abilities will unlock as you heal emotionally. I swear, your emotional, it will unlock. I'm telling you, I was surprised when my brother passed away. I felt I didn't feel emotionally like I broke down. No, my energy was very well balanced. I know everything happened for a reason, and I don't attach myself to things. I learned how to release and understand. It's called emotional intelligence. By giving yourself unconditional love, by even seeking, I used to see a therapist before. It was helpful because there was a lot of trauma, a lot of trauma. But I learned how to forgive people. I learned how to balance my masculine and feminine, and learning how to heal your inner child is very healthy. Mary, hold my hand as I cry healing tears. Lead me to the perfect spaces for professing my emotions. She will guide you to the river, the ocean, to go cry, sit and meditate. Believe me, by a tree, it's healing. It's healing. Going to whatever you want to go to church and sit there and just be in with is your choice. It's but you have to release that pain. Let's see. Oh, we have this is a Greek Hotep. He was a visionary. This is a very powerful Egyptian king. I think he's a king. I think he's a king, if I'm not mistaken. Designing the future, fusing ancient wisdom and modern methods. Amhotep started a life as a commoner, but through his visionary geniuses came enormously influential in Egyptian during the Third Dynasty. Oh, he was a high priestess. Look at that. He was a high priestess of Heliopolis, vizier to the king and chief architect of King Djoser step pyramids, which paved the way for the Great Pyramids. So he was a visionary. He saw the pyramids. He helped build the pyramids. He's also known as the first physician. Hotep was practicing medicine over 2,000 years, but 2,000 years before he, Hippocrates Hippocrates was born. His legacy was so profound that after his death, he was elevated to a god of medicine and architecture. He was an architect, yes. Without Amenhotep, modern medicine might not be where it is today. Oh, wow. You see, when Amenhotep appears, it is a clear indication of your visionary gifts. Your sole intention is to create pioneering change through implementing divinely inspired ideas. Divinely inspired ideas. That's how you create a positive business where you have these ideas that you put from a space of love and you creating it for everybody's benefit and not use your workers as slaves and oppress them and low payments, because that's what they do to humans today, enslaving people, working overtime when you don't need to, overworking and underpaying. These systems are going to fall. God's children are creating a new world, new businesses, positive for all. There's no doubt that you've come to earth to redesign infrastructures. Hello. Stir up the pot of established protocols and use innovative and progressive methods to evolve humanity. That's what God's children are here for, to evolve humanity, not to enslave them like we have been enslaved by people of power who took control and tried to enslave humanity. But God said no more. His children are here. You're a visionary, guided by the divine to implement projects that can help, heal, and inspire the world. What do you want to improve or invocate? Maybe your teacher who's frustrated by the education system. Yes, education system is not good. It doesn't teach students the real world. A medical profession who love to combine modern medicine with holistic treatment. Yes, it's not all about popping pills. It's about healing the inside in first. Healing the mind has a lot to do with the body, the emotions. Perhaps your passion lies in environmentalists, politics, science, or fighting prejudice and injustice. the injustice, the stalking, the hacking, um, the human experiments, the human sex trafficking, the oh my God, there's so much injustice that has been happening, and and God is showing me every single thing that is going on, and it's not only here, it's all around the world. It's happening in Iraq, it's happening in Israel, it's happening in Dubai, it's happening in Africa, it's happening in Nigeria, it's happening in Turkey. It's a domino effect. But the domino effect is also God's children putting out their creativity into the world and doing it for the best of all. That's what we're doing. The politics, fighting for prejudice and injustice. If you're passionate about what needs to be evolved, then you're the right one who makes a difference. Imahop is guiding you step by step to take it one day at a time and break the big vision down into manageable chunks. It all starts little. Creative starts little. What is it you're passionate about? What is it that you want to work on? What is it? Is it music? Is it poetry? Is it teaching? Is it politics? Start little. You can be a trailblazer who fuses ancient wisdom and cutting edge technique. This is your time to change the world. The time to change is now. The time to change is now. It really is now. And we are stepping up as divine beings. This is funny. I love these cards because they're really speaking from a space of love, compassion, and changes that is happening in our souls and in our spirits. So whatever's going on within ourselves is also rippling out into the universe, because we are the universe. We are divine beings. Those who know, those who are in your journey, continue your spiritual work. Don't let people to stop you. You are a divine being of the light of God. We have here hell, and she is the end of the cycle. The end of the cycle of everything that the negative is leaving. Releasing what no longer serves you. Prepare for transformation. There's people who are going through a transformation at the time. Some people, it could be scary. Believe me, it wasn't easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. The spiritual is not easy. But once you stay focused and you stay on your path and you don't let people come into your energy, try to distract you, and you go into meditation and you start healing, you start releasing, you start transforming yourself, and you start ending cycles not only within yourself, you end cycles with friends, family, work, whatever. It's easily released from you instead of a very traumatic way. Head is an enigmatic Norse 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 underworld queen and goddess of death. Things have to end. There's endings. There's endings to a lot of systems. There's endings to family, friends, relationships. There's endings. And it's only to make space for the new. Her striking appearance, half light and half dark, represents the spiritual netherworld which she rules. It's a mysterious healing realm where those who've died from diseases or old age receive spiritual renewal. We go through a spiritual death as well. We, our dark side made us sick. The light side healed us. So we have to release the old to renew ourselves all over again. Hell is a soul midwife who cares especially for women and babies who died in childbirth. Her powers have been universally feared by patriarchy. The North's God called her monstrous. The medieval Christian church named her Hell after her. This powerful goddess brings guidance for inevitable change. You have to go through the dark to get to the light. You have to go through the shadow of death. You have to go through um, darkness. You have to face fear. We all have to go through our dark moments in life to renew ourselves. Her symbols are ravens, black crystals, and the rune symbol, the Hagalas. That's the I don't see it here. Oh no. I'll take it out. I don't know which one it is. The appearance of hell signifies that an experience has come to completion. Don't worry. Hell doesn't bring potence or a physical death. She represents the two constants in life, the dying of the old and the rebirth of the new. This is the cycle we're going through. Transformation, renewal. Hell is skilled spiritual midwife guiding you through a major transition. A part of your life is definitely coming to a close. And yet endings herald physical and spiritual renewal. Don't be afraid. You're preparing for transformation. You may go through a process of shedding skin to purge old identities, patterns, and roles. Perhaps your last child is about to leave home. Maybe you're approaching retirement from a job. A significant relationship could have ended, or you might be about to get married or become a parent. If you're very reluctant to embrace important change, it can make the transition prolonged and difficult. Hell understands that letting go of what was can be hard. Our tendency can be to cling to the familiar and to the past. But the next chapter of your life is arriving, and it promises fresh, exciting experiences. Be open to what's coming. View a rejection as a sign of something better is coming. Say no to this request. Let go of harmful habits and patterns. Work as a soul midwife or end of a life nurse. I breathe deeply as one door closes and the other opens. There's a closing to a chapter of your life. There's a closing to a lot of things going on in this world, and there's new beginnings for many. And this is a blessing from the Divine Father. Wow, there's also sacred marriage, but we're going to leave that one there. And I'm going to move on to starseed messages, because we do have light beings here. I just want to bring out inspiration. I need water. Just want to say, peekaboo, I see you. Gotta have humor, okay? Life is it can't be too serious with life. Gotta be always. People take life too serious, and it's not. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe do I want to do this, Spirit? Yeah, I think the star seed. Let's see what the star seed family want to tell the collective or guide the collective. The messages for the collectives. Oh man, somebody. People are. These people are. That's too many. There's a lot of darkness here. Let's see. Just one, Spirit. Just one. Just one, Spirit. Just one. I'm just going to choose one. Okay. This is so beautiful. Inner child, the golden children. I'll put some chapstick, Vaseline. Where are you? Somebody needs to drink water. Dry. It's important to fast. I try. I try to fast. But people pulling on my energy. I gotta be like always it's like a battery. I'm always how you say it, recharging myself. I gotta always recharge. It's always recharging. That's why I don't do a lot of reading because it takes a lot of energy. Oh my God, I just turned that card away. Oh, here it goes. Thank you, Spirit. I meant to read this card. This is the golden children. We are here to help raise the consciousness. This is also the golden children have rare gifts, inner child healing comes in innocence and tenderness. Those are God's children, the golden children. The golden is the sun, God, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possesses incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. You may have children who are golden children. These kids don't like to be in school and it's probably boring. They don't like to be in closed settings. Most have never incarnated on earth before, so if they're not supported in the right way, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you are being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or a project or a new beginning. Again, we have new beginning, we have inner child, we have creative ideas, to treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others innocent of a child, to remember that deep down everyone is trying their best as if they treated their tender heart. They'll not harden as they journey through the great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself more tenderly? What is it that you need? Your inner child needs healing. Or there's a new beginning in your family, in your life, new business ideas. Water it, attend to it, nurture it. From a space of love, it will grow to blossom. Just like you will mature when you heal your inner child, you'll mature. You'll love yourself more. What else, Spirit? Uh, the weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Let go what no longer serves you. It's not yours. Maybe going to the ocean and it's a lot of water coming out. It's like a lot of uh, energy of water. It's a lot of cleansing. I know it's raining here in New York today. It's raining. It's been raining since yesterday. So it's a lot of cleansing energy. Things that no longer serves you needs to be released. Mother Gaia is going through a cleansing. She's going through a healing as well. We are all going through our own healing. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder. Look after your own well-being before anyone else's. We tend to take care of others because that's who we are. We're nurturers. We have good hearts, but we got to come back to yourself and learn a new way of, if you're not good, then the next person is not going to be good. You can't nurture somebody when you're not even healed yourself. Stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders. To put your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it is hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. It's going through a change. There's people, there's a lot of things that are ending. There are volcanoes, there are earthquakes, there are crashes, there are accidents, there are shootings. There's a lot of things happening on this planet. There's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. We cannot take that burden all upon ourselves. We send prayers, we send healing to all those who are going through it. I believe we need to look into ourselves and seek God and pray. However, you can take on this problem. It's from a place of energetic depleting. There's a lot of false news out there too, depleting the energy of the collective, putting out negative agendas. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing it is likely unsuitable. This isn't to say you should switch off the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it is a call to establish clear boundaries so you are not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone, I tell you, I seen a couple today. It was like Spirit showed me a couple. This couple, one of them was on their phone and they were holding hands. And I just was like, today's Sunday. I was saying to myself, people walk around with their loved ones, but their attention is not focused on their loved ones. Their attention is more focused on social media, their their phones, instead of having conversations with your loved ones. People work throughout the week. I don't know. People, when you come in contact with, wouldn't you want to be with your partner and share laughters together and stay away from technology? And I don't know, it's just, relationships is not loving relationships, very unconditional, very caring, like focus on. Maybe that's why these relationships, they don't work. People needs to get off the technology, need to get off the phone and just, maybe they don't love each other. I don't know. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nurturing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take energetic showers to empty out anything that is not yours to carry. Pick up, you can pick it up again the next morning if you choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. Give yourself time. Even if you're in a relationship, you need time to be alone, not to all the time being nagged and being in the ear all the time. It's like space. People need space to rejuvenate. So this is calling you. Stop taking the weight of others. People want the weight of their problems all on you. No, sorry, I can't today. I'm turning off my phone. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm in my space. The weekend is mine. I'm keeping it for me. You have to put boundaries. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Know that you are valuable. Don't let others drain your battery. Anything else from here? I saw it. I didn't want to take it, but this was the card that was under. It says, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. We don't have, I don't know, any leaders nowadays that are very positive, that are very influential, that are very, I be my own leader. I don't follow nobody's drums or anybody's beats. I follow my lead because I know my leads is not going to get me into drama, karma, unsafe places. I don't associate with people that don't have their best interest. I do not. Be your own leader. Be your own leader. Pave your own way. Know that when you pave your own way, you have so much success. So much is awaiting you. If you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own path, and you're likely not even take the first step. Don't let small details like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason you don't step forward and lead. Let it be the reason that you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. Take a deep breath and put one foot in front of the other and figure it out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead them. They lead themselves. This card, this is a card for leaders. You may be called to be a leader. Stop following people. Stop following something that doesn't benefit you. This card is for leaders. You are here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before. To first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward for those who also feel misrepresented. That's why I stand up for injustice. That's why I stand up for the gossiping, the people that does all these dark things in the media, that doesn't like truth tellers. We stand up. We bring light to where there's darkness. If no one's speaking out on the topics you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There is no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own. Don't do it for your daughter. Do it for the younger you. Do it for the leaders who will follow. When you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, do not follow. We don't follow. We are leaders. We stand up for injustice. I stand up for injustice. I stand up for those who are not able to speak for themselves. I'm very passionate about the things that I do and the things that I say. I lead from a space of love, unconditional love. How are you being called to forge rather than follow? How can you be the leader you wish you had? You have to be that leader. You have to be the one that is that whoever is afraid, whatever you want to speak on, whatever topic people are afraid of speak. I spoke on sex trafficking. I spoke on injustice from all phases, presidentials, councilmen. I'm not scared of nobody. Nobody puts fear in my heart. When I see something is wrong, you speak on it. Don't allow these people to do any injustice, because then you're part of this injustice. You're not a leader, you're a follower. And you're letting people dictate your life. The dictatorship is over. That's why they was trying to create these people. Life is your canvas. You create art. Through art, music, dance, whatever you're into, you manifest it. You have creative abilities. You're very, if we came from a creator who created this world, who created everything on it, do you know the power you have? You're very creative. Your life is your canvas. Sorry, what? The artist of your life. You're the artist of your life. Also the leader. Remember, you're the leader. And your life is a canvas. Take responsibilities for your ability to create. Oh, sorry. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for your future? For the future? What are you being called to create? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting powers and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is to open your heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that is good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain: you will find yourself attracting more and more experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the pictures is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express your more creativity? What are you being called to create in your life? What are you creating? Create your life. Create a life of beauty, joy, happiness. You have this canvas. Any other messages, Spirit? I'm going. Somebody's arguing. Somebody's arguing outside. Somebody's not happy. Somebody is in a rage. They're in a rage. I got, should I do these, Spirit? I wanted to do my fairies, but I think I'll do them in another. Because I've been doing a lot of reading. The video is long. I think I'm just gonna do, I wanted to do this, but higher self. I may come back to do another one, I don't know. But I'm in a good space. We're linking spirits. Keep seeing this. The first and most important step is when you're connected and communicating with spirit. Spirit is here. It's good to communicate with the Divine Father. He will never fail you. You are a spark of light. And you're never alone. You are never alone. You are never alone. Some of you may feel like you are alone, but you're never alone. My feet are cold. As you walk the spiritual path, you feel isolated at times. However, this is simply one of the many tricks of the ego, which believes it is separate. It is a separate entity. It relies on what the world tells you and what the eyes can physically see. The ego is the rational part of your mind that believes that you are only a body. not a spirit inhabiting a body. And because of that, you look like a separate being with an individual life, unlinked to anyone or anything. Beyond the ego, there lies knowledge of your true identity. Your higher self holds the key to unlock the memory of your divine selfhood, and by connecting to it, it will reveal that you are eternally connected to source energy and all of creation and are never alone. This card comes to remind you that regardless of where you are, there is always a spiritual team beside you throughout your journey. Even if you cannot see them, your team consists of guardian angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, or deceased, deceased loved ones who wish to support you, uplift you, and guide you. The Creator Spirit knows that Earth is one of the most difficult schools in the universe and would not allow you to come here without a vast network of resources to use on your mission. Yes, there will be disappointments, hardships, and failures, but your team is here to help you see the light within these dark moments so that you can move forward fearlessly. If you've been feeling alone and without support, call out to your spiritual team since they are more than happy to help and send waves of love your way. If you're unable to sense or feel your spiritual team, then ask your higher self to help you connect since it's known the best method suitable for you. Connect with your spiritual team. You're never alone. Connect with spirit. Connect with your higher self. Connect with your past loved ones. They will guide you. You are never alone. This is a school of teaching, of learning. You are here to learn life lessons. You are here to rise up. You are here to become a beacon of light. You are here to connect back to who you truly are. Don't ever forget who you are. You're never alone. Your ego is the one telling you that there is nobody. Be careful who you're listening to. Worthiness. There's worthiness here. Somebody doesn't see their worth. I don't know. Worthiness. Understanding. Self-worth is an understanding of an intellectual level, trusting at the heart level, and accepting at the soul level that you are worthy just because you believe that you are. Believe in yourself. I feel like there's people that don't believe in themselves, that have no inspiration, that don't have no motivation. You gotta heal yourself. You gotta know who you are. Your self-worth. You are a beautiful being of light. You're just in the dark at this moment, but you're able to get into the light. Your worthiness is proven by existence. Your breathing, the beating of your heart, your mere presence is all that is needed to establish your worth. The presence of this card signals that deep-seated negative beliefs of self have surfaced. In the modern world, our values is assessed by our appearance, career, social circle, and achievement. I have I have two braids, I have a handkerchief. I really am not here to be in designer clothes, to give out messages to the collective. I'm in a space where I am comfortable. And if I wanted to wear makeup, if I wanted to, that's I know my value, and I don't need all this to provide a message from the divine God to give to the collective. I know my worth. We create and accept false beliefs about ourselves, which grow and expands in our consciousness, and conclude that we are not good enough or deserving. However, our spirit knows that your true worth supersedes the values and judgment of the world. Everybody judges. That's the point. But who cares? Who cares? Know your worth. Know who you are. The world don't dictate how you should look. Not in my world. Not in my world. Not in my world. When we compare ourselves with others, sudden supposed inequities tend to take roots in your mind. You create your own acceptance, false beliefs about others. You create this. This card is a reminder that you are inherently worthy and your values has already been pre-established by the divine God, the divine source. Everything is divinely guided. Everything about our life is divinely guided. Everything that is going on is divinely guided. Everything that we have went through in our life was divinely guided. It was to learn. At times we allow our previous mistakes to define us and prevent us from feeling that we are good enough. Stop saying you're not good enough. You are good enough. Have some compassion to yourself and abstain from tormenting yourself with harmful thoughts. I'm telling you, what you put into your mind, you create it. You're your own creator. Forgive yourself for the past mistakes and let them go. Substitute the voice of your inner critics with that of an inner cheerleader. You don't have to focus your energy on proving your worth to the people on earth. You only need to be yourself and love yourself for who and what you are. Remember that you're creating out of love and are a being of love. You're creating out of love and you are a being of love. Don't ever forget that. Let's see any other. I think I'm going to end this. They wanted to get you confused, but you have courage. Oh, perfect card to end. The light. The light is here. Thank you, Spirit. The light. That's how I wanted to end it, with the light. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, man. I'm so happy the light came out. That's how I wanted to end it, Spirit. I love you and I'm so thankful. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you all for being present. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your light. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the lessons I'm learning. Thank you for my patience. Thank you for my heart. Thank you, Father. Thank you for my roof over my head, because I'm very thankful. Thankful for everything. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to be a candle of light in the darkness of mere beings. Every spirit contains a speck of light that shines bright for the love of all that is. You are a being of light who volunteered to come to this planet to bring love, laughter, compassion, and kindness. You may question this as you, at this time, descend into the world of fear and darkness because of challenging life lessons. The darkness of earth is created by dense energy of fear. Fear manifested as anger, hate, envy, jealousy, lack, worry, and anxiety lowers the vibration of the spirit, soars the mind, and corrupts the heart. Be careful. Living in a state of fear can prevent us from seeing and being the light, but it does not erode the truth of your soul, of your spirit, of our spirit, even if we cannot see it. And the truth is that you have always been the light and will always be the energy of the light. Do not berate yourself or for having forgotten your inner light. And do not discard the power of your light because of past missteps, and poor decisions. If you are going through an intense and reinventing life challenge and have been dwelling in the darkness too long, then call upon the light to help you through since it has the power to cleanse and heal. Since you are made of light energy, you may call it forth from yourself to assist you in the darkness. Your higher self reminds you that regardless of your past, you will always be the light. You can never truly be disconnected from what you are. To experience the light energy, the healing energy of the light, complete the shower of light ritual. So this is the shower of light ritual. It says, find a quiet place to sit. Breathe in for 5 seconds, hold, exhale for 5 seconds, and hold, and repeat this 3 times. Close your eyes and imagine a shower of bright golden light descending downwards into your physical body from the crown of the head to the bottom of your feet. You are the light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Need to heal and link with spirit. Know that you are receiving the messages. Replenish your energy and breathe. Breathe. Don't ever forget to breathe. Clear your mind. Sit by yourself. Meditate and heal. I love you all. Have a good night. Today is January 28th, right? 28th. Well, January's over soon. Whew. I love you all. Namaste. Good night. I love you all. Have a blessed time. Namaste.